today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about how authenticity, in my opinion, will beat quality every time. Now, for me, I'm a big advocate of getting content out there no matter the quality at first, and then build up that quality over time until you have this roll-on effect or flywheel effect that is an engine that runs itself. It takes a bit of time, but once you've done it, it's really rewarding and actually shows a lot of results. What holds a lot of my clients behind and people that I've talked to in the past is the fact that they don't think the quality's there, and they think it won't be right for their brand. They think it will devalue their brand if the quality isn't there. On some level that is true, depending on what you're actually saying. So if it's videos like this and the content is empty, it's not useful, obviously that's subjective sometimes, but in the majority of the cases you can tell. But 9 times out of 10, in my experience, as long as what you're saying is valuable, people honestly don't care about the quality that comes across. For example, this is my phone camera. I have one ring light, and I bought this stuff because the office was echoey as hell. That's it. That's all I bought. I didn't need to buy any of that. I could have been telling you this on Instagram stories, on LinkedIn stories. I could have been putting this content out earlier. Instead, I fussed about quality, therefore needing me to buy this stuff, and that's held me back from producing content. That for me is going against the credo that I'm telling you. But because it's a mistake of mine, I want to let you know as well. Think about every YouTuber that's come up over the last 10 years. They started off with crap quality, yet they built authentic connections with every single one of their audience members. How did they do that? It's something called the power of social connection. So on some level, our brain can't tell the difference between interaction face-to-face and interaction through a camera, which is why videos like this tend to connect quite well with audiences, and you just telling people your truth really goes far.
But James, my business is too boring to do stuff like that.
Probably is. If you sell foam for a living and you just sell that on bulk on Amazon and that's how you make your money, how do you talk about that? Well, you don't talk about that. You can talk about anything. But people follow you because you're actively trying to make that connection with you. You know all that pointless crap you see influencers put on their stories, like what they ate for breakfast? If you're into it, you're into it. If you follow those people for who they are, you, for some reason, watch what they're having for breakfast. It doesn't make much sense. But it's a theme and quality that isn't going away anytime soon. And if you haven't seen that trend already, get on it. So no matter what you sell, if it's foam, talk about how much you love foam, talk about how you sell the foam, talk about how you market the foam, talk about the SEO on your Amazon rankings. There's no such thing as a trade secret anymore. There's not one thing that you've discovered that no one else doesn't know. Share how you do things. Make a connection with who might be your customer or who might be someone who's bringing up a business. Forget competition and focus on an audience. Whether you build an audience over something completely different. So let's say if they're not interested in buying foam, but then you start talking about your love for cars. If you can build a personal brand, that will lift your actual brand or business by default. So don't worry about it. Talk about what you care about and just make a connection with people. That parasocial connection is a real thing. I'll drop the link for the wiki in the description, and let me know what you think. Is just chatting to a camera a great start and leveling up, or are you a stickler for quality first? Let me know your opinions down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.